Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Twitty and I talk about all things luxury, fashion, and lifestyle. So if that's something that interests you, please stick around for this video because today I am doing my first luxury handbag collection video, and this is my collection at the start of 2022. So over this year I will definitely be adding more bags to my collection. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have as far as not feeling the need to sell any more bags or anything like that, but there would definitely be some additions. But right now I have about 20 or 21 bags, I can't remember, scattered all around me, and I think these set a very good foundation for my collection. I use the majority of the bags I have in this collection, and then the ones I don't are more like sentimental pieces, or they're pieces that are just classic and I may not use them now, but I'll always want them in my wardrobe. I know I'll be able to come back to them, and I know that they'll come back in style. Let's get into the video, but before we do that, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and give this video a huge thumbs up if you love luxury, and especially luxury handbag collection videos. And I'll try not to spend too much time talking about each bag because since I do have 20 bags, I don't want this video to be too long. But if there is a handbag that you're interested in learning more about, you'd like for me to do a full handbag review or maybe a what's in my bag, drop that in the comments and let me know. I'm happy to film one of those. I love handbags and shoes, so I look forward to making content like that. I just need to know what you guys want to see. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into the collection. So I'm super bummed that I don't have my very first luxury handbag with me. I completely forgot it. It's at my mom's house, so I won't be able to include it in this video. I'll make sure to include it in a future video, but I have a close second, and this will be the first handbag of my collection. And it is this beautiful Gucci Joy Boston bag. And this bag is so special to me because this really kind of like started my collection. I didn't know anything about this bag, wasn't looking for this bag, nothing. It came out around like 2010 or so, and that's when I got the bag, and I received it as a gift from my mother. She saw a young lady wearing this bag on the street, and you know, she says when she saw her wearing the bag, as soon as she saw the bag, she was like, this is my daughter, like I have to get this bag for her. And so I was totally surprised and shocked. I think I got this in 2010, plus or minus a year or two. And it was a Christmas present from my mother, and I was not expecting this. I knew nothing about it. I didn't ask for anything like this, and I was just completely stunned and shocked. I appreciate this bag so much just because it was a surprise, and it was something that, you know, my mother picked out for me just from like being able to see and tell that this bag was me. And she was so right. Like, anyone who knows me knows that this is so my vibe. Like anything silver, metallic, iridescent, chrome, like I just love, and I love like an edgy look to a feminine bag. So at the time, back in 2010, you know, the Speedy and the Boston bags were all the rage. That's what the girls were wearing. And so this just felt super unique to me to have, because it was like a silver bag. Like no one was doing that. It was like Monogram, or maybe like this bag, the Gucci version, was all black with the web stripe down it. But this was like totally a moment for me. Like nobody had this. And that's just my vibe in a nutshell. Edge, and like, you know, always having to kind of have that one piece that's a little different. So I really love this bag. I never wear this bag anymore. It's not my style or aesthetic anymore, just this type of bag. I'm more into like smaller bags now. But this color, I still like. Every time I see it, it makes my heart pitter patter, and especially, you know, having the sentiment that goes along with it from my mother. It's just absolutely beautiful. If you are interested in a Boston bag, a Gucci Boston bag, I do recommend this. It's this bag is what now, 12 years old, and I used to wear this bag out and it still looks amazing. It's not a very structured bag, so it will lose its shape. I keep it stuffed, but it's not completely stuffed. I probably need to stuff it some more, so you can see how it like doesn't really keep its shape. But as far as wear and all of that on the bag, like this bag still looks absolutely amazing. If I wanted to sell it, which I never would, I could. But this particular one is a coated canvas. You can kind of hear. And then these like straps and the handles and the pull tabs that go kind of down to the bottom, those are the leather pieces. I loved this bag so much when I had it that I actually bought it in a second color, one that was kind of like more everyday-ish. It was like a dark brown, like burgundy-ish color, same coated canvas, because I really like the modern style of like the coated canvas versus the leather. But I ended up selling that bag because, like I said, this bag just isn't my style, but I would never sell this one just because the story behind it. So first bag is the Gucci Boston bag. So I think I'm gonna go through sizes because my style has changed so much. So I think I'll stick with like the big bags to start with, and then we'll kind of decrease in style to like the more current fun stuff. So my next bag is this beautiful Givenchy Antigona bag, and this is the small size. And so it's really funny to me when I was looking at my collection and looking at these small sizes, because today this is not a small bag for me, but I bought this, you know, back when the Antigona was popping and it was hot. And this is the small size. They have a mini and a medium, and the medium is like huge. It's what I would consider a large, but back then this was a small bag, right? We were all carrying like large satchels and totes, so this was small. But today I would definitely say the size is medium. I love this bag. I don't wear it as much anymore just because my vibe is more smaller bags, top handles, things like that. But this bag is just so classic. And yeah, there's like no words for it because it's just like such a classic black bag. Like what else could you ask for? I love this bag. I wish that I had this in a small, or excuse me, in a mini size, because this is so large. And I will be honest, like this bag, the weight of it by itself, like not even filled with anything, it's just a heavy bag. The leather, it's very durable, it's hard wearing. Like this would be a perfect work bag if you wanted to wear it to work as well. But it's just a heavy bag, so when I fill it up with stuff, it just becomes so heavy, and I end up having to wear it on my shoulder because my arms get fatigued from trying to hold it as a top handle. And the top handle straps are so kind of small. Oh, I actually can wear it at the crook, so yeah. But yeah, it's just tiring, so I have to wear it as a shoulder bag a lot. Like I'll start off with it in my hand and then end up wearing it on my shoulder. But if you want to just wear it as a top handle bag, these straps are removable, so you can take off this strap. But I love to wear it even with the strap on it. I think it's just cute even as a top handle, and just like such a good classic. So I love that bag so much that I had to get it in a second color. So this is the same bag, the Givenchy Antigona in red, and I picked this up because this red is like the perfect true red, and I didn't have any other color in my collection at the time. I only had like a black bag and a brown bag, and I just felt like this would add such beautiful color. Like even with what I'm wearing today, it's black and white, and then I put this on, it's like pop of color is perfect. And then with the red, it is showing up a little more like tomato, like orangey color on camera, but in person it's more like a very true neutral red, where it's not too much blue base and it's not too much orange base. And I really like that because I think it makes it really easy and like versatile to wear. And so same specs as the other bag. Really love this bag. I will never let these two bags out of my collection. I have nothing but good things to say about them. If you are looking for a small bag, just be prepared to get your arm workout in. All right, so this next bag is the last bag of my really large bags. I used to be a big bag girl. Like I loved big bags, big totes, all of that. Like the bigger the better was my jam. Today, like give me a micro or nano bag and I'm that girl. Like that's just what I love. So this last big bag is a Louis Vuitton bucket bag, and this is the NeoNoe. And I remember the first time I saw this bag, it was on a woman while I was getting brunch, and I just kept staring at her bag. Like, she probably thought I was crazy. I was just like staring at her bag. I loved this bag. I thought about it like every night, every day. I needed to get this bag. And up until this point, I never had, this was my first Louis Vuitton purse. I have always had like Louis Vuitton small leather goods, accessories, travel accessories, you know, all of those things. I love the history behind Louis Vuitton and its roots in travel. So those pieces have always been like absolutely beautiful to me, and I just love the way that they accent their luggage, and you know, I just think they're like really classic pieces that age well. But when it came to handbags, there was just nothing that I felt like I identified with. Like, there was no bag that was like, oh, this is so cute, I need this bag, until I saw this one. And I think the reason for that is because this is when Louis came out with like the contrast black leather and the darker monogram print. And like I said, like I had only seen this on my Louis Vuitton luggage, but I hadn't seen this on a handbag. And even that luggage is technically, it's from the men's line. So, you know, women's handbags just had like the regular Vachetta, and I just like loved this as soon as I saw it. That's very much my style. Like, I love like girly and flirty, but with like a touch of edge or masculinity. It's so cool to me, and I think that's why I like this, because it's like, you know, obviously a very feminine bag, but the black leather just makes it like very cool. And I also wear a lot of black, and so this just fit my wardrobe better than a full monogram bag with Vachetta leather. Like, I could, you know, just easily see this going into my wardrobe. So I fell in love with this from the moment that I saw it. And I actually had a trip to Europe that was planned, and so since it was my first Louis Vuitton handbag, one of the stops was Paris. So I said, I'm gonna wait and get this bag in Paris. And I had an amazing experience at the Louis Vuitton store in Paris. My essay was this beautiful French black girl who was just like the sweetest girl ever, so amazing. She wrote me this beautiful card in French, and it was just an awesome experience. And I think it's something that, even though I don't really wear this bag anymore, it's another one, since it's a big bucket, it's just like an open vat, and it gets so heavy. But I do love this bag. It will stay in my collection since it's my first, and I got it in Paris. Like, just what a wonderful experience to have. All right, so now we're gonna start getting into more like medium-sized bags. And the first one that I have is my Dior saddle bag in the matte black hardware. So hopefully you can see it since it's kind of like matching me. But this is the Dior saddle bag, and I actually have the matching strap for it as well. So as you can see, this is a black and white strap. It has the matte hardware. I believe this strap comes with the hardware in like the gold and in the silver as well, but I got the matte black because I wanted to match the bag. I'm kind of matchy like that. And it says Christian Dior Paris on the other side as well. I thought this strap was really cool. These straps are grossly overpriced. I'm disappointed in how much I spent on this strap, to be honest. So if you are gonna get a strap, I didn't realize, I'm not very like familiar with the pre-loved handbag market, but after getting this strap, I learned that like there's so many of these straps on the pre-loved market, and you can get them for cheaper, because I think I paid like $1,100 or $1,500. It was at least over $1,000 from the boutique just on the strap alone, which honestly is very ridiculous. And also when you think about the fact that the only leather on it is just like these two end flaps, the rest of this is just canvas. So these straps really are way overpriced in my opinion. I do love the accent that it adds to the bag, so I do like having the strap for the bag, but the amount that you pay for it, I just honestly don't think it's worth it. So that's just something to consider if you're thinking about getting a bag or a strap for your bag. But this is my bag. I got the Ultramatte black Dior saddle, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the Dior saddle bag was never something that, like, I remember like when they came back out, everyone was like, oh my gosh, like the saddle bag, the saddle bag, the saddle bag. And I just wasn't impressed, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never watched Sex and the City, so I don't know if that has something to do with it too, where like I know a lot of people were like having a whole like Carrie moment. It just didn't resonate with me because I just like never had that you know, whole like love of Sex and the City and the fashions that were on that show and things like that. So I just kind of like saw the saddle bag as like a cool bag. I remember the saddle bag from like back in the day when it first came out, and like I think I always associate the saddle bag with like the brown jacquard one that has the like Jamaican flag straps, and like I just remember that being like, I don't know, like it just, that's how I always see the saddle bag for some reason. And so it just like, it doesn't make me like run to it, because I just remember, you know, I used to love 106 in Park, and that was like the bag in like the Sean Paul videos, as they were like, you know, I don't know. So anyway, the next bag in my medium-sized bags is my Balenciaga city bag. Y'all, I'm so happy that I have a city bag in my collection. I love the city bag. Similar to how people felt with the Dior saddle bag, like a city bag has always been so iconic to me. I just always felt like the it girls were always wearing this bag, especially when I was growing up and I was younger or in high school, and like the shows that I would watch. It was like, this was like the it girl bag. And back in the day, it was really cool to have like even the bigger ones, and they'd just be so slouchy and just so cool. But as this was like the time when my style was changing to slightly smaller bags, so not as small as I am today, but I decided to get the city bag in a small bag. And as soon as I saw this bag, I need to have it. I was shopping at Saks, and I happened to be walking past the Balenciaga store there, and they had all these graffiti bags on display, and it caught my eye because this is just like, again, my vibe. Like if I'm gonna do something, I'm going to do the version that has like a little twist on it, a little edge. And I saw the graffiti bag and just automatically was drawn to it and was like, I need this bag. As you can see, it, you know, is very spacious. It opens up into just like one big compartment. The one thing about this bag is that it has all these fringes, and that's really not my style. There's a fringe on each zipper. So that's really how the bag look. And then the city bags all come, their signature is this little built-in mirror. So on the other side of this is a mirror, and then on this side just says Balenciaga. So all that hangs off. I don't like all this fringy stuff, so I just keep it tucked in the way it was when I first showed you guys, and I wear it mostly as a top handle. But I love the fact that it has this crossbody strap, so you can wear it crossbody if you need to, but it's so cute as a top handle. All right, so my next bag is super random to me in my collection because I just don't wear clutches anymore, but this is my Saint Laurent Belle du Jour clutch. And I actually used to have this bag in the nude color as well. It was a beautiful like tan peanut butter color, but I sold that bag because, like I said, I just don't wear clutches. So I never wear these bags, but I felt like I should keep the black one because a black clutch is just classic to me. It's almost like having a little black dress. Like you just, you know, this is perfect to like keep in your wardrobe. You never know when you might need it. And, you know, I just feel like it fills a void in my collection that, you know, I just don't have any clutches or anything like this. So I definitely wouldn't like run out. If you're not a clutch person, I wouldn't say like, oh, run out and go get one or anything like that. No, it's just at the time I really love these bags. I wasn't thinking from a place of like, but do you actually wear a clutch or anything like that? I still love the look of this bag. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, but for me it's more about function. I'm just a person who like, I like my hands free. I don't like to have to like hold something. And then this guy is pretty big, and so it's not necessarily heavy, but when you pack it up and put stuff in it, it's not like super heavy, but it's like heavy enough where it's just like annoying for me to hold in my hand. So you know, it didn't make sense to have 2 of these, but I will keep one because you just never know when I might have some sort of event or something where my existing handbags don't really work well, and this would be like super classy for that outfit. But this is a huge clutch, so that's why I also like it, because it's pretty large for a clutch, and it's very simple. And just like I said with the Dior saddlebag, I like that it's just black matte. There's no, you know, real hardware other than the buttons, which are internal to the bag. So I like that as well, where it doesn't like take away or add too much to an outfit. It's just very classy, very classic, and understated. All right, so I have 2 more black bags, and then we're gonna start mixing it up because it's becoming a lot of like black, 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 black. So this next bag is my baby. This is my Louis Vuitton Bumbag in the Empreinte leather, and I just love her. I knew that I was gonna wear this bag and that I was gonna like this bag, but I didn't know that I would wear it as much as I do and that I would love it as much as I do. This is like an everyday bag for me. If I'm running errands, if I'm traveling, like this is just the perfect bag for on the go. I typically wear it crossbody, but if I'm wearing it kind of like out as like an actual handbag and I want to be kind of like cute and edge up an outfit, I love to actually wear it top handle like this, and I just think it's like such a vibe. I never wear it on my waist like a fanny pack. I think yes, doing a bit much. I've done that a couple times, like if I'm running errands and like my hands are full, and it just makes sense to just like go ahead and put this on my waist so I can have my hands free for other things. But for the most part, you'll always see it across my chest, and I just think it adds a little like cute touch. It's very sporty yet still feminine, so I love it. It's very hard wearing. I toss this thing around, honestly. Like I said, this is like my daily on the go bag. I throw this thing around, I throw it in other bags, and she still looks great. No scratches, no damage, no nothing. I think she's amazing. If you've been thinking about this bag, I highly, highly, highly recommend this bag. You will love it. You will get so much use out of it. It's so functional, and I think you'll be surprised how much you actually end up wearing it with. It's not just for like dress down, sporty leisure wear occasions. Like you can actually wear this bag a lot. It's so, 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 so cute. All right, and then my last black bag is this one. Talk about basic. I know I talked all that crap about the saddlebag, and then here I come with the Prada re-edition. Yes, this is the 2005 re-edition, and this one, it got me. It got me bad. I remember when this bag launched, Prada did the same thing as Dior. They sent it out to all the influencers, but you could not get this bag in stores. And so we're seeing it everywhere on the influencers, and that was like building up the hype and the anticipation. And I wanted this bag, and I saw it right before another trip to Europe, and I was like, oh my gosh, how perfect would this bag be? It's like the best of both worlds. It's a travel bag and a going out bag in one time. And I was going to Spain, I believe, and so I purchased this bag. I was able to find one at a boutique in the US, and he told me there were only 3 that were in the US at the time. And then of course, as we know, like these bags started coming out like a lot more, and you can get them in every color now. But it just felt so special at that time because it was like I went on my trip and I was able to wear my bag, and this bag really was worth it because during the day I was able to do like my sightseeing and touristy stuff wearing the bag as a crossbody, which was perfect. And then at night I would take off the straps and be able to wear it as a cute little going out dinner purse, and I just love that, like a 2-in-1, and it made my life easier because I don't like to travel with a lot of stuff. I like to get on the plane and go and get off and go about my business, so I love something like this. And then like I showed you guys with the damage that I did to my Dior bag in traveling, this bag I love because since it's all nylon, there's stuff in here right now so I can't really do it, but if there wasn't stuff in here, like I could literally ball this bag up and throw it into my luggage and it'll come out looking just the same. I don't have to worry about any wear and tear, damage, nothing, because it's just all nylon with just like a few leather accents. But this is perfect. And then also I love a silver bag. I know that gold is more popular when it comes to bags, but when I saw like all this silver hardware and like the edginess of it, I was like, finally a bag for me, because that's just my favorite. Silver, platinum, white gold, you know, that look on a handbag it's for me. So love this bag. Oh my gosh, I forgot one of my medium bags. I don't know how I could ever forget Miss Chanel. So this is my Chanel boy bag in the old medium size. I love this bag and I love this size. I want more boy bags. I'm a boy bag type of girl. Again, that like edginess thing. I just love it. I love the classics as well, but I don't know, I just like, I would choose a boy bag over them any day because I just think it's so fun. This bag is cool to like dress down, but it also adds that extra femininity that you need when you're dressing up as well. And it's just like such a versatile bag. Again, going off the silver piece, I love that this one has like this gunmetal hardware, which is a little different. And then this particular bag is a brown suede with like white stitching, or kind of like not white, but maybe like a light brown stitching. And I just love this bag. The medium boy bag can hold so much, and unlike some of my other bags, this bag is light. It's not heavy at all. The heaviest thing on it is the chain. So when you pack it, it still just feels so comfortable on the arm, and it just doesn't feel, you know, too heavy or overwhelming or anything like that. So I really love this bag. I only wear it in the fall, winter because of the material being that it's suede. I don't really wear this in the summer because it's like too hot for this type of bag, but I love this bag and I hope to add more to my collection of different like cool colors and leathers as well in this particular style and size. Alrighty, so my next bag is my Gucci Dionysus bag. I was obsessed when this collection came out. The whole Dionysus collection, I loved everything about it. My favorite bag, I wish that, you know, back during this time I could have gotten that bag, was like the medium size that had like all the embellished sequins on them. Like I just really loved this collection, and I just think it's so classic and so beautiful. And so this particular one is the wallet on chain style, and I bought this as a gift to myself back when I purchased my first home. During that time I couldn't buy anything because I was in like the whole home buying process with the banks and everything, so you can't really like spend any money. And so this was like my congrats, you bought a house and you can finally make a big purchase. And I immediately like ran and got this because like I had just been coveting this collection and I loved it so much. So I'm so happy that I have this bag in my collection. And the strap is very long. I'm a shorty, I'm only 5'3", and this bag sits very low on me, so it's perfect for a crossbody or to be worn on the shoulder. But since today I'm more of like a top handle girl, I typically will double wrap this strap and wear it more as like a short shoulder bag or a top handle. And I just think it's so cute, so classy. This is perfect for like nicer little events or things like that. All right, guys, we are rounding down to like my last like 6 or so bags, and these are all gonna be like cute little mini and novelty bags that I love so much. But before we get into those, we cannot forget Black luxury is luxury as well. So this is my first and only Brandon Blackwood bag, and it says "End Systemic Racism" on it. These bags are so popular now, and he has so many different colors of them, but I got this during peak like pandemic plus Black Lives Matter plus social justice plus, you know, everything that was going on. And during that time I was really finding my voice and really speaking out in any way that I could, whether it be to friends, family members, neighbors, coworkers, whatever, in person, social media, whatever. I was speaking out about you know, racism and social injustices. And when I saw this bag on my timeline when it came out, I didn't think twice. The bag was only $50. I don't know if this bag is still available or how much it is today, but at the time it was only 50 bucks. Purchased it immediately because I felt like, what an awesome way to use my voice yet again by merging two things I'm passionate about, which is obviously rights, social justice, but fashion as well. And so I love that Brandon Blackwood came out with this bag and this opportunity for us to be able to use fashion to make a statement and have a stance, and to merge those two things together, I think is just absolutely fabulous. And you know, if that's not luxury, I don't know what is. So I'm so glad to have this as part of my collection, and it's been really cool. Before this bag, I had never heard of Brandon Blackwood, but now I feel like you see him everywhere. You see his bags everywhere, and I love that for him and for so many other Black designers. So I really want to start adding more Black designers into my collection. Of course, we know Brandon Blackwood and Telfar, but if there are other Black designers that make beautiful handbags and shoes, please drop them in the comments below, because I definitely want to, you know, shop their stores, see what they have, and check out some of their pieces as well. So please let me know if there's some that you love or that you think could be my style. Leave them in the comments below. All right, guys, so now let's start getting into the fun stuff. These are like my fun mini bags. Like, mini bags are my style. I love a mini or a nano bag. They're so cute to me. I wear mini bags so often that they're functional to me. I know how to make them functional, but I do have a friend who gets on me every time I get a mini bag, because she's just like, that's so impractical. It's not functional. Like, how are you going to pack all these things in it? And I'm like, I don't need those things. I have my bag and I'm good. Like, I just love, like, you know, a cute little mini bag. So the first one is the Louis Vuitton box Scott. This is actually not a bag. It is a, I think, home decor piece at Louis Vuitton, and that's actually how I use it the most. So I don't use this bag a lot, so I love the fact that I can keep it out as like a decorative item, and I have like little stuff filled in it, and it's just so cute. But when I do wear it, I wear it with the little Louis Vuitton twillies, and I have a couple of these just so I can change up the color. And I think that's really cool, that you can kind of customize the bag to whatever outfit or look you're trying to do just by changing the color of the scarf. And so love that about the bag. But the one thing that I don't like is, because it's not meant to be a bag, when you open this, first of all, it is a tad bit difficult to open. And then when you open it, the whole thing just completely comes open like this. So if you're like wearing your bag on your wrist and then you go to open it, you have to be careful to like make sure that you hold up the bottom part and just like lift up, and then, you know, try and get what you need and close it back, because otherwise everything will just like fall out of it. So it's super cute, but that doesn't bother me, because it's not like a, if this was like an everyday bag for me or something like that, I would be more concerned, because that would just like really get on my nerves. But I wear this bag like every now and then, you know, like, so it's just something that like, it is very annoying, but it's fine because I'm not wearing it all the time. Honestly, I make more use of it as a home decor item. But maybe once we're able to finally like go outside again, if Omarion would chill out, maybe I would be able to have more use for this bag. Sticking with Louis Vuitton bags that are not actually bags, I have this cutie. I love this little belt situation. I'm obsessed. I got this a couple years ago. I was on Instagram and I saw this video on my timeline. I think it was from like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something like that, but Chloe went to a restaurant or something, I don't know. In the clip, Chloe was in just like a very basic like black turtleneck dress, and she had this belt on, and I immediately was like, give me the belt. I need the belt. Like, there was just no question asked. Like, I had never seen this belt before. That was the first time I saw it, and I was like, what is that? I need it now. So I went to the boutique and it was so cool. It was like the best experience ever because I went to the boutique with my mom and one of our friends, and they had this belt there in all 3 sizes. And again, I'd never seen the belt, so I was like, can I try this belt on? And the sales associate was so excited for me to try this on because she was like, no one has ever tried this on or like come in for the belt. So, you know, we tried it on, and all the other sales associates that were working there, was like a very small Louis Vuitton boutique. They came over, so it was like 4 of them all like watching me try on the belt and just like hyping me up and like, oh my gosh, this belt is so cool, you need it. And of course I already knew that I needed the belt, like I was already gonna get it, but it was just such a fun experience in the store. We had it all to ourselves, and like the way they were hyping me up, if I wasn't already going to get the belt, they definitely would have influenced me that day because they were just like super, super cool. All right, guys, so my camera died, which means this video is getting way too long. So I'm going to try and wrap this up with these last 4 bags that we have left, but these bags are just so, 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 so cute. So the first one is my Louis Vuitton Petit Sac Plat. Love this bag. Like the others, I saw it and needed it immediately. It's just such a cute, perfect bag. It comes with a long crossbody strap. I've never worn this bag with the crossbody strap. I purchased this bag in 2020 when it released, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. It's a very small bag. It doesn't pack a lot. There's only 1 compartment to it, which is this center one, but I love this bag, and I've learned how to pack it to where it works for me. And it's just a cute, like it dresses up an outfit, and it allows me to wear kind of whatever color shoe I need to wear, which is why this bag is so perfect, especially for going out, because I like to wear a lot of like bright colored shoes. And so this is perfect to kind of balance that out. Especially when I'm not feeling like being like matchy, like green shoe, green bag, like doing the most. It's just like, I just want a little pop of color. And it's like, I have this beautiful, cute little bag to wear with it. And I just love that. My next mini bag is one that came as a complete surprise to me. So I've always loved the Fendi Baguette, and this is the only one in my collection. This is the mini size, but I always liked the larger size. I think it's the medium Fendi Baguette, and I was obsessed with that bag. I went into the store to try it on and loved it. I shouldn't say obsessed. I really, really liked the bag, but I wasn't obsessed with it. So I didn't get it. I didn't make an impulsive purchase. And I said, let me just, you know, think about it and also decide like which color I actually wanted. And so I never got the bag, but I follow a few personal shoppers on Instagram, and one of them was posting some amazing sales on this website called Joma Shop. And so I went to the shop for something totally different, but since I wasn't familiar with Joma Shop, I ended up like browsing the website, and I came across this bag. And it was a mini version, which like I said, I was never like looking for or interested in, but when I saw the deal that they had on this bag I think retailed for around like $2,100 or something like that, and it was on Joma Shop for only $1,400, brand new out the box from Fendi. And so I was like, okay, I need to get this bag at least just to like try it out. Like, you know, I don't have a red mini bag in my collection, so this would be perfect. Let me just try it. And when I got the bag, I fell in love with it. Like, first of all, the leather, I wish you guys could feel this through the screen. It is so supple. Out of all of my other bags, this bag hands down is the softest leather. But the craziest thing about it is that it's not a delicate leather. Like, it's very soft, very pliable, but it's not delicate at all. It's very hard wearing. I dress this up, I dress it down. It comes with an amazing long crossbody strap if you want to wear it crossbody. So sometimes I do it crossbody, other times I'll wear it top handle. But it's just such a cute bag. I love this bag because it's so supple. it does allow you to pack a lot into it, more than you'd expect. So I really love this bag, and this is the perfect bag for daytime or nighttime, and it just adds like the perfect little pop of color to an outfit that I love so much. So if you're thinking about the Fendi mini baguette, definitely get it. I've been looking at getting this bag in a few other colors. I love that they also make this bag in so many like bright, vibrant colors. So I definitely want to add more of this little mini bag to my collection for sure. Similar to that bag, I would say a lower cost option, if you can't get it on sale like I did, would be this little Gucci Marmont bag. So this is the Gucci Marmont Super Mini, and it comes with a very long crossbody strap, and then it has this cute little key ring in here, so you can like hook it onto your shorts or you know, your belt loop or purse or something like that. So that's super cute. I bought this for the purpose of being a belt bag. You know, since it doesn't have a top handle or anything like that, I wouldn't really, you know, wear this for the purpose of being like a crossbody bag. If I wanted a crossbody bag, I'd probably get something a little bigger, but I got the super mini bag because I was specifically looking for a belt bag, and one that wasn't like the size of my Louis Vuitton one. I think I was going to either a concert or a sports game, and I needed a mini bag that fit the guidelines of the arena. So I picked this up, and the outfit that I was wearing, like, I just knew that I wanted a belt bag, and so this was perfect because it fit, you know, I can use it for different events that are at arenas and things like that. I never looked at it this way, but you can actually, it turns into a cute little mini shoulder bag, but I love to wear it around my waist as a belt bag, and you can wear this with shorts, dresses, whatever you want, and it's just cute. Like, since it's the super mini, this is a tiny bag, and it just fits perfectly. I like that it's like flat on the waist, and it's just like a cute little fanny pack. The back has this cute little heart design in the leather, and this one, as you can see, it's like very pliable as well. The leather is not as soft at all as the Fendi, but I do kind of like throw this bag around, so that's why you can kind of see that it's kind of like, you know, just very pliable, if you will. It's not a very structured bag, so yeah, you can really kind of, for it to be a super mini bag, you can actually put quite a bit in this. Let me know if you want a review on especially my mini bags, you know, like this one or the Fendi, if you guys want to see like how much you can fit or what I keep in them, because I think for you guys that don't wear mini bags, it really seems like you can't do that much with them, but you actually can. Like, they surprisingly pack a good amount in them, and I love them, and I never have like any problems wearing them. Well, I take that back, because there's one bag that is not true for, just one in my collection, and that would be this beauty right here. This is the Chanel 19 wallet on chain, and this bag, I love her. You know, like I've been saying throughout this video, anything that's like silver, iridescent, you know, all that good stuff, metallic, I love. And so to add pink and iridescent metallic accents to it just like was so up my alley, and when I saw this, I had to get her. I did look at this in the like regular Chanel 19 small and medium, and I just didn't like it. It was way too much of this color on the bag. I knew that I wouldn't actually end up wearing the bag and get my cost per wear out of it. So when I saw it in this little wallet on chain, I had to snatch it up, because I felt like this was like the perfect dose of this color, the perfect amount of it, just to like add that accent to your outfit without it being too overwhelming. I also knew that this color would be hard to match with, because it's not a true pink. And then it's like, it's almost like a salmon, and like depending on what lighting or what angle you're in, like it picks up different colors. So I would say it's more like salmon, but sometimes it comes off, you know, even more, a little more orange, and then other times it comes off a little pinker. So I just knew having that in like such a large size, it wouldn't go with as much stuff as I thought it would, and that actually ended up proving to be true with this bag. I wear this bag. I love this bag, but I don't wear it as much as I would like to because it is like, it's just such a unique color. So I love this bag. Doesn't hold a lot, but I do actually want this bag in 2 more colors. I want this exact Chanel 19 round wallet on chain in a black, and I also want it in white, like a pure white, not ivory. I want those 2 colors, and I think with this particular style of bag, I'm good to go. I don't need another one. Well, maybe like a beige nude would be good as well. So maybe I want 3 more colors, but I don't need like a ton of them. And honestly, like right now, this one serves me just fine. But if I were to come across the opportunity for the other ones, I'd probably go ahead and scoop them up. All right, guys, we are down to our last and final bag. And I saved this one for last because this one makes me so happy and sad at the same time. So this is another bag that when it released, I had to like immediately go get it because it just screamed my name. It's so my vibe. And it's this little beauty right here. This is my Fendi Tresor in a medium, or excuse me, in a mini size. And this bag is just perfect. It's a top handle bag that comes with these 2, or comes with this 1 crossbody strap. I never wear this crossbody strap. I just have it on for this video for you guys to see, but I take it off and I just wear it as a top handle. This is a black leather bag with PVC, so this is all just like plastic, but it just, like I said, screamed my name. Like a transparent PVC bag is so me, and just so edgy and cute. I just love it. But as you guys can see, it's like, look at this. It's completely foggy. It's honestly and truly a mess. Like what is happening here? Look at this. Like, I can't. So I wore this bag once or twice after I got it. When I received it, it was beautiful. This was clear, like completely transparent. It was so clear that when I first got it, I was like, you can't even tell it's a Fendi bag, which I kind of liked because it was like so clear that you really couldn't like see the FFs like stick out on them. I feel like now you can see the motif stick out because you have this like cloudy white background against it, but beforehand you couldn't really see it. And I really like that because it made the bag more like subtle, and just kind of like if you know, you know type vibe, which I'm cool with. But so I wore the bag like 2 times, absolutely gorgeous, no problems. Put the bag back on my shelf in my closet like I do my other bags, and came back to wear it another time and it was cloudy like this. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I Googled, you know, like why this happens and what to do. And apparently this is really common in PVC bags. I've never had a PVC bag, so I wasn't as familiar, but apparently this is common. And it said to just like remove the fog with alcohol. And so I used isopropyl alcohol wipes and like wipe the inside of the bag, and it does remove the fog. Well, the first time it removed the fog, it came off. I was able to wear the bag that night like normal. It was just like a little annoying thing that like, oh, I have to like wipe the inside of the bag down. And it's not just like a quick wipe, like you actually have to like wipe and like rub off this stuff and then dry off the alcohol, or else it just like immediately clouds back up. So I did that. The bag was perfectly fine. So I thought like, oh great, it's gone. Like maybe this was just a fluke. So I never took it to the store or anything like that because I just thought like, you know, whatever, it's fine. Later on, went to wear the bag again and it was cloudy like this. And this time when I went to do the alcohol, because I thought, oh, well, you know, this is annoying, but like I guess now every time I use it, I'll just have to do the alcohol. Well, now when I do the alcohol, this like does not come off, or it comes off, but like it immediately, before I can even dry it, like fogs back up like this. So if any of you guys have this bag, please let me know if you have the same issue or if it's something that I did, like what is going on. Also, if you maybe don't have this bag but you're familiar with like PVC and plastics and things like that, let me know if you have any ideas of what I should do. I hate that I didn't take this back to, I bought it from the Fendi boutique in Neiman's. So I wish I had taken it back to Fendi or Neiman's, because I don't know if they had complaints about this bag with other people. I don't know if it's defective, if it's just mine. Like, I have no clue what's going on, but I love this bag. I don't want to get rid of this bag. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to, none of that. Like, I want to keep this bag because I love this bag. I really do. I love this bag. I just want to be able to wear it without it being foggy, and you know, I just want it to be normal. Like, I just want to kind of figure out a solution for this and what I should be doing. So if you guys have any recommendations or ideas, please let me know. I should probably just call Fendi, take the bag to them, and, you know, ask them as well, because I am concerned. Like, even though I was using the alcohol, I was nervous about, like, I don't know how the motif is printed on here, and I don't know if it's printed on this side or the inside, and so I don't want to, like, strip off the motif. I haven't yet. There's no damage to it, but I just want to make sure that I don't, like, damage or remove the motif in trying to, like, figure this situation out. So leave me a comment, let me know. All right, you guys, so that was the last handbag in my collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed my 2022 collection. This is just the start. I have so many other bags on my wish list, so it'll be cool to see, you know, my collection at the end of the year and what I've added. If I have subtracted anything, I don't think I will be, but who knows what could be happening. So we'll see how my collection continues to grow and evolve from here. But if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I have already ordered my first bag for 2022, so I will be doing an unboxing on this channel. So make sure those post notifications are turned on so that you don't miss the unboxing, because we have to see what our first bag of the year is. And I'm so excited for this bag. This is a bag that's been on my wish list for so long. I cannot wait for it to come in. Here's a little hint, I have wanted this bag since it first appeared on the runway in 2016. So I'd love to see if you guys can guess what the bag is that's going to be in my unboxing. If you think you know what it is, leave a comment down below. Let's see. And we'll see when we unbox it